Hey students, I'm going to show you some ways that you can show your work in Google Slides. When you click on your assignment, remember it doesn't take you straight to Google Slides. You need to click the arrow in the top right corner. When you click that, it'll take you to your Google slide. Now the first way I'm going to show you is by taking a screenshot. You're going to press the button that's actually on your iPad screen and your power button at the same time. These are on opposite sides of the iPad. So you're going to press them at the same time. And then you're going to click on the screenshot to make it larger. Now we want to crop it in by pulling in the right side, the left side, and whenever we're finished pulling in all the sides, it makes it as large as it's going to be, so we have enough space. So for this assignment, it says in each column below, determine 4 different expressions that could result in the given solution. So using our annotation features at the bottom to write with, okay, we have a few different ones. We're going to write some of these out. So for -18, that could be -6 times 3. 40 could be 8 times 5, and so on. So once you've finished your assignment, and this is where all your work's going to take place. So you need to wait till you're finished writing all of your work. And when you're done, you're going to hit the done button in the top left corner, done. And it's going to give you some options. Now, if you made a mistake, you need to fix it, you can delete the screenshot. Otherwise, you're going to save it to your photos. When you do that, it takes you straight back to the assignment. Now, since we want to add our work in, we want to add our screenshot in, we're going to hit the plus sign, which is at the top on the right. It's the third icon. When you hit that, you get some options. So since we took a screenshot, took an image, we're going to hit image, and we saved it to our photos. So we're going to hit photos. And then you can see under today, that's where I have the screenshot. So we're going to click on that, and it inserts it right in. And then so you want to expand this. That way it's as large as possible. We're pretty much covering up the original slide, but you have all of the contents from the original slide. That way, when you have finished these problems, your teacher is able to look at what you're working on Google Slides and see, okay, this student finished this slide, now they're moving on to the next one. Otherwise, your teacher's going to be looking at your Google Slides and asking you, why haven't you completed any work yet? So this is a good way to finish one slide at a time and show your work. Now, if you had an example like this, one thing that you have to be careful of when you take your screenshot is that you want to keep that white space at the bottom, okay? You want to keep that white space. That way, whenever you insert it or when you let go after you've cropped it, you still have this space to show your work down here and here. Otherwise, it's going to be really large if you only do these problems. So you want to make sure that you keep the white space. Now, that was just for an example. So when I hit done, I'm going to delete that screenshot. But I'm going to show you one more way to show your work. Another option is showing your work on a separate piece of paper at home and then inserting a picture of that. So when you hit the plus sign again in the top right and you hit image again, instead of choosing from photos, you can also choose from camera. And this is going to allow you to use your camera to take a picture of your work. Now you want to zoom in as close as you can. And when you get it just right, you're going to click use photo. And then now you can insert your image. Like I worked out this problem for number 11. And so now I can insert this image here of my work. You just have to make sure that once you insert it that you can read it. Because if you can't read it, if it's not clear, then your teacher can't read it. But that is another way to show your work in Google Slides. And once you insert that, your teacher can see it and they know that you're done with that problem and they can see your progress.